David woke from a terrible dream, his heart pounding. He calmed and collected himself. Wait, had he been dreaming? No, he hadn't been to sleep. He had been walking. He was very confused, and as if from a dark corner, his senses slowly came back to him. It was dark all around, nearly pitch black. Sounds. The sounds in this part of the forest were undeniably scary and way out of place. He fumbled to get his backpack off and retrieve his flashlight, quickly switching it on. It didn't turn on. What? He shook it, popped it against his hand, all of the things people do in horror movies. He realized the irony of his situation. Damn it, he said to himself. He got out the GPS, which had a light, but more importantly, it would show him where in the hell he was. First thing he noticed was the time. What the hell? 1:30 in the morning. It's not possible. It was just light a while ago. What was happening? His mind raced. Had he passed out and slept? How could he have lost this much time? He could feel his heart loud in his chest. The GPS showed no signal. Are you serious? He said aloud. He got out his cell phone. No signal. He let out a big sigh, looked around. He slowly put the GPS and phone away and let his eyes adjust back to the darkness. Don't panic. Stay calm. Use your head. Although he could barely see 10 feet in front of him, there was a full moon that showed dimly through the thick cover of canopy. He knew that the best thing to do when you realized you were lost in the woods was to stay put. Only problem was, no one knew where he was, which meant no one would know he was missing for at least 10 days. That was when he was meant to be back at work. He spotted a low hill that just barely shone in the moonlight. He made straight for it. He tried to mind the branches and the changes in the terrain. The last thing he needed was a branch to the eye, or worse, a twisted ankle. He made his way up at a faster pace than he normally would make. He was trying to ignore the sounds of the wood. It didn't make any sense, and it was affecting his mind. After 10 grueling, anxious minutes, he reached the top of the low cliff. It was cold and the wind was steady. What the hell was making that droning sound? It was driving him crazy. He tried to get a bearing on the landscape, but couldn't. It was just too dark and the tree coverage too thick. He needed to make camp and wait out the night. The sun would make everything better. He unpacked, set up a hasty camp, got into his sleeping bag, and tried to stop his head from spinning. He checked the time. 3 a.m. What? How? How had it been an hour and a half? His mind raced. He felt dizzy and sick. He zipped up tight, listened to the forest, and eventually drifted into an uneasy sleep.